And welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Angel Tussey, Eric Kramer, helping you get your business right.
Absolutely. And one of the best ways that we do that is bring in incredible resources for you from all over the country, including our next guest, Michael Silvers. He's the lead trainer for Success Resources. You can find them online at successresourcesamerica.com, successresourcesamerica.com. They actually are the largest, North America's largest personal and business development company. They're committed to helping people identify and break through the hidden challenges that are holding them back from reaching their full potential. Michael Silvers, welcome to Experience Pros.
Michael, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
All right, there you are. Very nice to have you along board with us. Hey, let's start with this. What is the number one thing that holds people back when it comes to being their best?
You know, it's interesting. When it comes to things that people do, typically, again, it's their confidence within themselves. It's really what we used to call, it's their money blueprint. It's that piece of ourselves that says, I really want it, but I haven't readjusted my barometer of how much I can achieve. And we find that holds people back every single time.
So it's all, we hear this all the time, that it's all in our head, but we always think, Michael, we're looking for that magic bullet, that magic answer. If I just do this one thing, if my website has this, or if I've got that, then everything's going to come into place. But you're saying it's all in our mindset.
You know, the funny thing is, that's a great term, the magic bullet. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a website called the Magic Bullet, right? And the problem is that it's the thing that grinds up vegetables. But the biggest thing is,
yes,
we are looking for that thing, and we're always searching outside of ourselves, which is why, we teach students all the time. Well, the one thing we want you to do is take a look at what you paid for university every year, or what you would have paid if you would go. Check out the prices of how much your state college is around you. And that's what you should be spending every year in personal development on yourself, because you reset your thermometer, that barometer part of yourself, to say, I can do this, and realize from right now. So let's everybody start doing it right now. It's a 3 to 5 year journey. And part of the success ratio or quotient we talk about, very simply, to anybody who wants to be successful, make it very simple. 3 coaches, 2 mentors, and a mastermind.
Say that again, Michael. That's a great formula. Say that again.
3 coaches. So basically, it's a coach that we say one of the coaches should be full accountability. Just basically getting you to where you need to go, and will push you along the way. They're not the expert in your field. They don't even maybe know your field, but they're just making sure it's like your greatest coach ever that gets you to that next place. One coach typically is someone who is in your field, maybe a business person. But again, they don't have to be where you want to be. They just understand what you're doing. And then one coach is typically around your health. 2 mentors. Mentors are where you want to be. So they are financially where you want to be. They understand the business, and they really help you along the way. And then a mastermind is a great think tank of a group of individuals that get together that create really something out of nothing. And if you can put those in your life, starting in let's even say in the next week, what a difference life will be.
Michael, this makes a lot of sense. And you and Angel and I complete agreement with what you're saying there. But in practical application, as you noted at the very beginning, the biggest challenge is what you called their money blueprint, what I call their self-esteem. They don't believe that they can, and therefore they hinder themselves. How do you get past that hurdle?
Typically what you do, what we say, make it simple, because we complicate everything. First of all, we start to do the two excuses is I have no time and I have no money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you took time and money off the table and you said, what is out there that I could basically learn from right now? What would make a difference for my life or for those around me? So if you wanted to own a brick and mortar store and you didn't have the money for the franchise or whatever it is yet, what I would do is say, go to every store in a 3-mile radius from you, walk in, say, obviously you're an incredibly successful owner. I am going to start a business, right? What I'd like to do is, may I sit down with you for 20 minutes and find out how you did what you did, how you got to where you go. And all of a sudden you've got these experts around you that not only, and most owners, about 50% will say yes without even a problem, but don't hit them during their busy time, because most people are willing to help and ask for their help. So we do that as one way to do it. The other way is find programs that you can get involved with in the beginning that you say, maybe financially you are in a place that you don't have $20,000 today to put into your, whatever that is that you're going to learn. But what is out there that is maybe a couple $100 or even just some kind of a learning you could do for a couple of days that, again, won't cost you a ton. There's so much out there now.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing I say is, listen to the shows, right? Like you guys have. Listen to the shows, jump online, but you get yourself also in front of a group of people.
Oh, you know what? This is, I think so much, when we hear it from an outside resource such as you, Michael, putting this together, our people close to us can tell us, people that are our friends and family. But when we hear it from somebody, an outsider like you, I think this is so valuable. And this is something you do every day, all day long. Talk a little bit about the events that you put together to help people have these breakthroughs.
Yeah, what we do is a couple different things. Is we look at how do you get people to move forward, and what you do is you have a lot of events. So one of the companies I work with, actually, we've internationally promoted Tony Robbins, for those of you who know who that is. And not everybody knows who Tony is still, but he's getting there. I know. I get it every day. And we also promote exclusively Robert Kiyosaki, so Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So first of all, if you've never done anything, go out and buy Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The other book I would suggest is The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. We put him on internationally, but I ran into Harv way before anybody else knew really who he was. And those are great places to start. And if you're not a reader, we do. Every day we teach people around the world. We have 500 events. I have my own company that one thing we've realized is people that how do I spend that money? I don't want to spend that money in the beginning. So on our website, what we've done is we've created a membership program for $47 a month, where my job is to bring in the best of the world on calls every month that are just part of the membership site. No other upsell, nothing else because we're trying to get the world to move. And then once you listen to our show, maybe for a year, you listen to your show, you're on the membership site, you hear these calls with the best of the best in the world who are going to give you action plans, things to do, and then I'm going to hold you accountable. Then at that point, maybe you're ready. Maybe you can go to a Tony Robbins event or whatever the larger event you want to go to, and we'll sort of help you what you need at that point. But it's really being of service, and we run it very much of being of service, because for $47 a month for the people that I bring on, you're not looking at it. You couldn't even touch most of them.
Michael, unfortunately, we're going to have to go, my friend. But for more information, if you want to find out more, go to successresourcesamerica.com. Michael, thank you for joining us. We're super grateful for your time. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk just ahead. You're listening to Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer, and this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.